All right, folks, welcome back to Thrice Upon a Garden. So, yeah, I have to definitely mow the lawn. It has been raining for 100 days, so I've been just really trying to work on the veggies and work on this land, and it's a lot of work. So, let's just kind of get you going with what I have going on over here. So, I got this vertical growing tower. It's a 5-tier vertical system from the company called Greenstock. I just really like it. So far, it's been really cool. So what I have here, I have two. So this is a midnight snack tomato plant here, and you can see I have them trying to train them up this way. I also have another one on this side. So I didn't mean to get two of them, but we had a freak frost that happened. I'm in zone 6. A freak frost that happened, and I thought it was gonna die. So really good. There's flowers coming up here, which means that there's gonna be some production going on, which is amazing. So I have so there's 6 pockets in each of these. We have some basil starting to sprout right there, which is really cool. I lost some basil trying it in the inside of the house. So I just sowed them outside, and they look like they're doing pretty good. So I come on the back over here. These are 2 cucumber plants. I have more that I'm going to plant up. In this second row here, I have sweet peppers and banana peppers, and I just have them alternating. In this next tier, which will be up 1 tier because I'm working on another one, this is all herbs. So I have thyme. I sowed them right out in the garden. Thyme. What's this? See? Can't even see it. Greek oregano. That's it. Bad handwriting that day. Got garlic chives. Trying to see here. Sorry, I'm not trying to make you guys go in a circle. Broadleaf sage. Oh, look at that. We have some sprouters right here. Look. Look how cute. That's parsley. We have a sprouter right there, and that's dill. So I do plan on making my own pickles this year. So I'm gonna have 1 more tier. Is gonna have more cucumbers, more dill, some green onions, maybe a couple peppers. We'll see. And then somebody fell. So this is a tiniest tumbler tomato plant. This one I can plant in a bigger pot, and it should grow sideways, like hanging it over. So I'm gonna give that a shot. Yeah, and it has flowers on it already, so I need to get it out of this pot. Probably do that in a little bit, probably off camera. All right, moving on. More pepper plants that I haven't transplanted yet, and those are more cucumber plants that I haven't transplanted yet. So they've gotten nice and big and healthy. So I have to get them in some bigger containers if I want to have lots and lots of cucumbers. So the rest of this bed is a whole hot mess. This is just leftover from what the previous owner had, and there's hostas for days. Those are hostas. That's a hosta. There's just hostas everywhere, different varieties of hostas. They're beautiful, but I don't know what he eventually planned on doing over here. I'll figure that out later. But for now, I am currently working on this section. The tube was already there, all the grass was already gone. I removed some of the plants that he had going on in this section over here. This is a baby peach plant, so let me just take you around here. So he already had these. These are they're starting to fade and get a little bit sunburned up. These are bearded irises. This one was tipped over, so I stalked it up to stand straight. But as you can see, there's one that's trying to bloom right here. I might have to give it a little bit more length to bloom properly. They smell amazing though. This is a baby peach tree, and as you can see, there's some little peaches happening. These leaves are not supposed to curl like this. The wind is taking it. The leaves are not supposed to curl like that, so there's a maintenance thing that I have to do every fall and early spring that I was unaware of this year. So I'll take care of that, just like an organic fungicide. It'll just keep the leaves healthy. But yeah, we have some peaches kind of growing up over here. But I don't like the location of this plant. As you can see, again, this came with the house. As you can see, oh no, it is in a pot. It is in a pot there, and I'm pretty sure the roots have grown underneath. I'm gonna have to relocate it, but I'll do that in the fall when it's died back and dormant, and then it'll give it the winter time to figure itself out. Obviously I have to mulch up this whole area, but one thing at a time, right? So right over here I have a blueberry bush. It's a Duke blueberry bush. This looks like it's an early season bloomer because you can kind of see the blueberries starting up. Not ready yet, obviously, but they're there. This blueberry bush came with the house. It is teeny tiny. The man had the pot under the ground, so the roots had nowhere to go. It was all root bound and everything, so I re-transplanted it. This is a hybrid Chippewa blueberry high bush, excuse me. So I'm gonna give this a couple years to establish and grow out. So I have the two varieties apart. It should make a hedge kind of eventually. And then I have my early girl tomato plant right in here. She's looking pretty perky, pretty healthy. Her leaves definitely needed to or her roots needed to breathe, so I'm glad I was able to get her transplanted here. Let's see, is she growing like a weed or not? Yeah, she's growing. So, and then I have the cage, the tomato cage, to help it hold itself up. I'll probably get a 6-foot bamboo stake and stick it in there to help with the just keeping the weight centered, you know. And I know I have a little tiny one in there now, but that's for now. I'm gonna change it out probably by this weekend. And yeah, I have to clear these out. I know that these are lilies. I don't like them in this location. Again, fall time maintenance. I'm gonna have to find another spot for them. Not sure what this is yet. And that's just a bunch of other stuff that just needs to go. I need to clear out this bed, mulch it, all that good stuff. I don't want to see the rest. The rest really needs to be worked on. That all the way over there, I'm not gonna walk over there because it's a whole mess, but those flowers right there, that is a mint bush. That mint is out of control. That also needs to get cut way back down and replanted out of the ground. So I have a lot of work to do back here, but like I said, for now I'm just working in this little area. I'm also gonna get some marigolds planted because apparently marigolds help to keep aphids away from tomato plants and veggie plants. So not only are they pretty, but they're functional. So that's what we got going on over here. Hope you enjoy. All right, folks, I'm back because I forgot to, so it's kind of an update, and I forgot to tell you how actually you water in this system and why it's so convenient. One, I think it's a good, my hands are dirty, forgive me. It's a good solution for urban gardening if you are in a small space. These pockets are very deep. As you can see, I have tomatoes growing plant, and they're heavy feeders and all that. There is a drain pipe at the bottom for any excess water, so you can't really overwater them. The way that you water is this basin right at the top. As you can see, there's like 5, so if you have 5 tiers, you fill it up to the 5. There is a plug that you can kind of use to plug that up, fill it up to the 5, remove it if you want to be simple about it. In the meantime, I did add 2 more tiers, like I said, so this is just a little bit later in the day. So this tier is my herbs that I showed you earlier, so I moved that up one because I put some taller stuff here. So this is dill, another cucumber plant, This one is a banana pepper. I have another banana pepper on the other side. And today's May 25th. So, and you can see when they were in the cups, somebody was munching on these. So I have to pay attention to what's going on. And then more dill over here, because again, I'm trying to make my own pickles this year. And then up here, this is my tastiest tumbler tomato. It's supposed to only get about 36 inches, maybe. I think that's what it says on the back here. Oh, 28 inches, so not too tall. And apparently the tumbler variety is supposed to kind of hang down. So we'll see how that goes. I might train it up. We'll see what happens. And then right here and right here, I have some bunching onions, and I have 3 more pockets left, which I have no idea what I'm going to put in there. So anyways, that is my additional update. Yeah, and I will check back in the next time I see some additional growth or fruits and things like that. All right, talk to you later. Peace.